Is Albo a political genius or the luckiest man in politics?
Yeah, it's actually a bit of both. I think it would be a pretty big underestimation of Anthony Albanese's mind as a political tactician if nobody considered just how much he would have planned for at least some of this to happen. So after the Liberal Party and Sussan Ley politicised the abhorrent attack after Bondi, Anthony Albanese did take that quite personally. And if there's one thing that Anthony Albanese is good at, it is thinking through how to screw someone over. And I think this all started quite early on when Sussan Ley and members of the Liberal Party were demanding that the government come back, recall Parliament and put through hate speech legislation. And fractures started very early on over who actually deserves protections on this. So Sussan Ley was like, we need to look at vilification, we need to look at hate speech. And then members of her own party weeks ago started going, oh, but let's not go too far here. We don't necessarily think we need to extend this to the LGBTIQ community. It didn't get a lot of coverage, but it did set off a chain of events in the Liberal Party where they started talking about, do we actually want to do this? And that's because the Liberal Party has been chained up by this issue for the better part of a decade, particularly when it comes to vilification. I think Anthony Albanese spotted that fracture. He saw that the unity was not going to hold, and then he set about laying out some political landmines that he figured that Sussan Ley would absolutely set off, and set them off she did.